Ewan! What are we doing?
Uh, Not a porn video?
Shockingly not, no. This is
No,
a
I'm
small...
not wrong.
This is a small little update. Just of what me and Ewan will be doing. So Ewan, what are you doing?
Not looking at Pornhub.
I meant on our channel.
Yeah. Right, no. So what I'm going to be doing over the next couple of days is actually restarting my Nuzlocke. The first time round, audio issues happened. We won't talk about that. So now I'm going to be starting it afresh, getting those videos uploaded, and maybe, it's a really, really big maybe, editing those Minecraft minigames.
I think we should talk about that.
No.
But Ewan, it was only an issue because you didn't do what I said and separated your audio from gameplay.
No.
Okay, so that's what Ewan doing. You mentioned about doing a solo series by yourself on the Halo Master Chief Collection. Is that happening or isn't it?
That is not happening due to the fact that Halo is broken on my laptop, and every time I turn my laptop back on, I need to reinstall it, and it kept taking up more and more space. So that's a big fat no.
Sad times. Okay,
Sad
so
times indeed.
Ewan is finally getting on with his Nuzlocke. Obviously, I'm still doing my Nuzlocke. Other things we might be doing. We were going to do this when it first came out, but we forgot it came out. We were going to do the No Man's Sky grow a ship update.
Yes, the whole, I think it's called Living Ships.
Yes.
But since then they've had released a mechs update, so now you get to grow a ship and stomp around in a giant transformer.
Yes, which I'm obviously going to try that in VR, because me and Ewan both have a VR headset, but I think I enjoy VR a little bit more than Ewan.
I enjoy it, it's just it's effort to set mine up.
Like I said, I enjoy it slightly more, because I go through VR. Then again, I always have mine plugged in.
Yeah, my sensors are always plugged in. They are now anyway, so it's slightly less effort now I've rearranged my desk.
Yeah.
We'll see.
When I move back into my room, which should be happening soon, because I'm not in my room right now, when I move back into my room, because it's my room and not someone else's room, I'm happy to turn my camera on, so I'm planning on doing some more VR videos, actually do VR videos. Because it's fun to have a webcam on, because you know when you're doing these awesome things in VR and you're like, I'm a god! And then you're in real life and you're just...
flailing your arms around like an idiot.
Exactly.
I have a recording of Abigail playing Beat Saber for the first time, and she looks like an absolute muppet, and I realise it's fun for me to laugh, but that's what I look like all the time when I'm playing Beat Saber.
Well, we've got the screen on, so if you want to send me that footage, I can play it on the screen. I can edit it in.
I may get murdered for that, so no.
That's fine. I'll put in instead. I still have that video of you on that trolley being pushed around. You look like that when you're in VR. But with bigger glasses on.
Oh, fucking hell. On an unrelated note, if I don't record my fuck. If I don't record my Nuzlocke, it's probably because I'm dead for showing that video.
Yeah. I love it because I do this too, but when you get your words slightly tangled and your whole train of thought trips up and it's just trainerthought.exe rebooting.
Mine doesn't even reboot, just gives up. It's like your hard drive when Windows updates. Just fucking dies.
Oh, yeah, I've talked about how I've got my computer fixed. So, what the issue actually was, because I don't think I've talked about this, but I didn't go into much detail, was I updated Windows. Well, I didn't update Windows, it updated itself, as it does, and it just killed my hard drive physically. Nothing I did repaired it, even when I went into special repair mode. And I think my motherboard, which had always been damaged, and I just didn't realise, just that's when it decided to die. Because my graphics card, the display ports on my graphics card have never worked. But now that I've got a new motherboard, suddenly they all work.
Ah,
Yeah.
science.
Science indeed. I think it was something to do with my BIOS, but I couldn't actually access my BIOS menu. Ever. So I downloaded a special software that's supposed to let you update your BIOS from Windows. That didn't work either. So, you know. I think I bought that motherboard and it was just a dodgy motherboard. But because it worked when I first built it, I didn't realise.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'll be honest, I've had 2 motherboards that haven't worked. And they were both Gigabyte.
Lesson learned?
I now use Asus.
Yes. Yeah, I quite like that stuff, to be fair. At the moment, I'm kind of in the Corsair fetish. Well, I bought a Corsair mouse just because I needed a new mouse. I just bought that one that looked good and functioned good. And then I bought a Corsair headset. And now that's pretty good quality. What I'm using right now, it's a Dark Void Pro, whatever, Void Pro. And I do quite enjoy the IQ software that you can sync up your lights. So my mouse is flashing purple. So is my headset. In sync, going for a rainbow spiral.
So you've got NSYNC, but do you have One Direction? Speaking of lights, I'm moving back into my room, which I have smart lights, because I pay too much money to get smart lights. And I'm going to be hooking them up to an Alexa soon, so that's fun.
We should get back on track with the vlog. We haven't even mentioned Ark yet.
Oh, right, yeah. So the real reason we're doing this arc is we're doing this vlog is we're scrapping the Ark series.
Yes, more information on that is neither of us were really feeling the Ark series. If we do get around to publishing the recently recorded episode, which I don't think we will, I personally just basically slated Ark, the game, and the studio that made it for the majority of that recording. And the fact that I own all the DLCs for Ark, 'cause I bought the season pass when I actually enjoyed the game, and it takes up just short of 200 gigs on my hard drive, which is ridiculous considering for how not very replayable the game is.
But I do have some good news. It's the base game. I deleted it, and it was only about 120 gigs.
It took me like a good 20-25 minutes just to uninstall Ark.
I think one day we'll go back to Ark and we'll enjoy it. I just don't think this was the right time.
No. Console Ark, I quite enjoy. I own Ark on my PS4. Me and my brother have Ark on PS4. And we enjoy it. I think it's just PCs don't handle the game quite well because console is one set graphic settings.
Wait, hang on a second. I've just realised something.
Go on.
Ark Survival Evolved is on the Switch.
It's also free on mobile. It's just filled with ads and pay to win.
But if it's 120 gigs, I don't even know if the Switch has that much onboard storage. It might. I don't know how much I've filled mine up.
To be fair, my PS4 comes default. I've gone through several PS4s, I should add. So the one I've got right now, none of these are my fault. They're just the power supply goes. I've just got dodgy cables. I think they always come with dodgy cables. So my one that broke recently, I bought a new one. I bought a Slim this time round rather than a default PS4, and that comes with 500 gigs. And the hard drive is like the size of my phone. And my phone is, I've got the P30 Pro, so listening to everything I do. But that's what 6.5, 7 inches, and that's all. And it's quite thin as well. So I imagine the Switch is about 500 gigs.
Probably about 500. I got the Switch at an interesting time because I got it at April, the April like when the Switch first came out. Because obviously April's my birthday.
Yeah.
The whole of April, I took a while to come out. Yeah, April's like my birth month, and I got a Switch because I really wanted a Switch. So it's quite an old Switch, and apart from one of the controllers every now and again being a bit dodgy with the signal, I haven't had a single issue with it. And I think that's just that controller. Like, that bit of a controller, because my Pro controller's fine.
Yeah.
That's my biggest gripe with the Switch. I'm grabbing my Pro controller. This Pro controller that you can't see in real life, because I don't have a webcam, but you will be seeing on the screen if I remember to edit it in. This cost me £54, which I then paid £2 extra for 2-hour delivery because I bought it on my birthday. Would you like to know how much a pair? Yeah. Would you like to know how much a pair of Joy-Cons are?
Go on, I'll buy.
£60-something.
What?
The Pro controller, the controller of proness, is cheaper. And here's the thing: the Pro controller is a good controller. Like, I don't know if you ever held a Switch Pro controller. I really like it. It feels solid. It feels good to use. Like, it's really... The buttons are nice to press. It's just a really good controller. So I don't understand why the... I know why, because the Joy-Cons have got high HD vibration tech in them. The idea of which... Have you ever played 1-2 Switch?
No.
One of the mini-games in 1-2 Switch is you have a box. And you move your Joy-Con around, and there's some balls in the box. And just by feeling the Joy-Con, you've got to guess how many balls are in the box. Because it feels just like, there are balls in the box. You can feel it move around.
That's pretty impressive.
It's really impressive. What it means is that the default controllers are £60, and if you want one of the limited edition or luxury ones, £70. Which is too much, in my opinion.
Well, so are we going to get back on topic and mention...
What was our topic? Yes! Sea of Thieves...
We're going to edit, before we carry on, we're going to edit some of this shit out, right? Because...
I don't know, I feel like it's interesting conversation. But, yeah, so... Ark is gone. We are replacing it with Sea of Thieves.
Yeah, we both we've mentioned it before. We've done a couple of Sea of Thieves videos already, but we both really enjoy Sea of Thieves. It's one of the, if you haven't played Sea of Thieves, I really recommend it.
I wouldn't unless you have a friend to play it with. This is one of those games. If you have someone to play it with, it is a really fun game, especially if you. Because me and Ewan, shockingly enough, we talk a lot. So that's nice that, we entertain each other, we catch up when we're on the sailing ships.
Boy, do we entertain each other.
Oh god. But enough actually, it's one of those, the travelling is a nice quiet moment which fits us. But when we get to somewhere, there's enough happening that's really entertaining.
Yeah. But it's definitely one of those games I really recommend in picking up for a group of friends.
Yes.
Different ship sizes as well, and depending on the size of your ship, depending on different things can happen. And on and on,
you can have all three sizes of ship by yourself.
Yeah, something I learnt recently is when we tried to play with my brother, is that the smallest ship is is 1 or 2 player only, and it goes up to then up to 3 players and up to 4 players in ship sizes. So if you're trying to play with more friends, you will have to leave your current session and get a bigger ship if you need to.
Which is a bit annoying, but I sort of get it.
But I really do recommend picking it up because it's such an open game. Like we said,
Yeah.
the travel and the things you can just mess around with. You know, there's no set storyline.
But
kind
there
of
can
is.
be.
Yeah,
That's what I like.
yeah.
There's optional set storyline, but you never have to do it.
Yeah, there are small quests, tall tales, the bigger quests, and then just regular, just fetch quests.
Really replayable. I think it's going to be a long time before me and you are like, we're done with this game.
Yeah, and we can always come back because like you said, there's no set. They're constantly making updates to Sea of Thieves.
Yeah, they're constantly adding in like story quests, which I love. I love in games when they do story and quests that you can do with a friend.
Yeah, so we're going to be swapping Ark for Sea of Thieves, mainly because we just love it a lot more as a game, and we can do a lot more with it.
And it's coming to Steam.
Yeah, it's coming to Steam. In the session we've just come out of recording, we were recording for about 2.5 hours.
Which,
that's a lot of content.
The first half an hour was cut, because Ewan... I won't say what happened, but I'm quite annoyed.
You're annoyed. I'm going to upload this file and still send it you.
Yeah, well, that was your own fault. Half an hour of trying to figure out what quest we're supposed to be on.
I still don't think we got the right quest, but it's a quest nonetheless.
Yeah, well, now we're actually doing quests. That's what we're doing, because the first couple of videos are just us doing the, like, fetch quest, small things to earn some cash in-game. Now we're going on, like, the main, big, epic journey tales, which they do.
Yeah. So I think that people have had enough of us.
How dare you? We're incredibly entertaining.
You know what else is incredibly entertaining?
Anal?
I was going to say your mom, but that works too.
Oh, God. Okay, me and Ewan are probably just going to do something on our own time now, because we spent a long time on camera.
Yeah, I've spent a bit more time on camera than you have. That's just because I got a lot more private followers.
Oh, God. Have you heard about... Have you heard about these things where it's like... You can get private chats where people pay money to, and then they show you, like... I don't think it's even necessarily nudes. It's just nude-er than normal.
I'm pretty sure that's called OnlyFans.
That's what I've heard about.
Yeah, I've.
What is that, Ewan?
You know what? I've heard that around. Not from personal experience, but it's pretty decent.
So when are you setting up your one?
Already got it. That's what I meant by personal experience. I have an OnlyFans account. You know, I am the people that people become fans of.
Well, good, because, you know, a heat wave's coming, so we could use it.
Yeah. Fuck's sake.
I love how it took you a second.
And, you know, your boy needs to fund a new computer, so my link to my OnlyFans will be in the description of this video.
Yeah, which, by the way, if you can ever afford this computer, are we going to record building it?
Yes, I will record a time lapse of me building it.
What do you mean you building? Yeah, what do you mean you? You asked me to build it for you, and I said yes. I love building computers.
Not a fan. I enjoy it. I'm just not a fan of the cable management.
I'm getting better. I'll send you. I'll send you a picture of my computer, like fixed and finished. I feel like I've done a good job on the cable management.
Yeah,
my
a couple
spare
of PCs
computer.
are built.
Okay, my spare computer has no cable management, but in my defense, that one doesn't have a window.
Yeah.
I ain't cable managing something that don't have no window.
Well, most computers have got Windows. Apart from if they're a Mac.
That's not true. They could have Linux.
Alright. You win this round.
I win this round. There we go. I've just taken a quick snap of my computer. That's what it looks like through the window. Oh, I'll let you figure out what media I've sent it on.
Oh, that's pretty nice.
Yeah. Also, when I cleaned my computer, because there was so much stuff in it, I can see through the window properly. Like, I didn't realise how bad it was, but it suddenly, like, it glows again. Like, it doesn't just look blue when I turn it on, it actually glows. Which it's supposed to. Yeah, but I did a proper clean. Like, I took my fans apart to clean them.
Oh, God.
So here's to another 2 years of not cleaning properly. Alright, we've gone off topic again. So yeah, Ewan might be on a computer at some point. Ark is scrapped. Sea of Thieves is the opposite of scrapped because it's in.
Mm-hmm.
Other things we might be doing a No Man's Sky, which me and you have a complicated relationship with. We hated it. We got hyped when it first came out, hated it, but now respect it now that it's trying to be good.
I think you've just described the entirety of the community for No Man's Sky.
Yeah, but I believe in No Man's Sky. It's won me round again. I believe in it.
Yeah, I was gonna say yeah, it's definitely like an entirely different game now.
Yeah. So that might be coming. More VR in general should be coming.
Yes, there's a big. I don't know if you guys have heard of the game if you own VR, but Blades and Sorcery on Steam. There's a big update coming for that soonish, and I will definitely be recording my video of that. Because I love Blades and Sorcery. You can get Star Wars mod. Who doesn't want to go around with lightsabers in VR doing medieval lightsaber fighting? It's a combat game, and it's awesome. One of my favourite VR games, though.
As a small solo thing from me, I might be looking into a game called Ori and the Blind Forest, which my sister recommended to me for ages. I played like half an hour of it. My word. It's such a beautiful game, but two, it has next to no dialogue, and it made me care about a character so much, who dies in like the first 30 seconds. Spoilers, but oh well. Yeah, it's the first 30 seconds. And I genuinely hurt to see them die. I didn't want them to have died. So it's written well, and it looks beautiful, so I'm probably going to be playing that. I don't know when. Because
soon.
Me and Ali, she can't come over for obvious reasons. Something about plague or something or other. I don't know. I don't follow the news. Yes, so she can't come over. So Octodad's on hold. So I'm planning on doing a game of us together, of Undertale, just because I feel like that's the sort of thing she'd really enjoy watching and reading and interacting with. But I think we'll get really frustrated actually playing it, because it can get hard. It's got one of the hardest boss fights in that most gamers have ever seen.
I think we're at the point where we've described what we're doing, what we've done, who's dead, how I'm
Arnold.
raising my funds. Spoilers.
We'll strip for cash. Yeah,
or toilet roll in the current state of the world.
I was going to make it, you'll go to the house, you'll get, that stripper out, and you'll go on their walls and get off all the paint. That's where I was going with that joke.
No, I really need toilet roll. I'm running out. Please send help. Right, yeah, I think this is it.
This is it. We have stuff coming.
Soon, TM.
Eventually. Trademark. Okay, one last thing I'm going to do at some point, and I think once I've mentioned it, Ewan will probably do this as well. But
go on.
I'm going Oh god, I nearly knocked off my VR sensor. I'm going to probably record a trailer for a VR game that I'm making. Because I've been making this game for nearly a year. So I'm probably going to upload a trailer of that soon. And I know Ewan's also doing a game, which he might... I don't know if he's going to do a trailer for, but if he does, he's more than welcome to edit it and upload it to the channel.
I would love to make a trailer for my game, however, I don't even have a story yet.
I have a really good story in my head. It's writing it out well that I'm struggling with now. Because obviously I don't want to just have I don't want my VR game to be a book. So I'm trying to keep that bit simple.
Yes.
But I have some interesting things planned. So that's where we are. Let's end the vlog now. We've been going for about 26 minutes, so let's hopefully end before half an hour.
Yes. Let's definitely.
Okay, do you have anything else you needed to say?
No. No, I think we've mentioned everything.
We've mentioned everything. Wonderful. Alright. Goodbye.
Goodbye.